Hello, Cancers. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the February 2019 Love and Romance reading. Happy Valentine's Day. And again, welcome. If you are new, welcome back to those of you who come to me routinely for monthly readings. If you'd like a personal reading, if these messages seem to resonate for you, I am offering personal readings. Just email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list will be in the box below. I am still offering the 15-minute special, which is just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So I'm going to start out with the first Lenormand spread and ask Spirit to please provide an overall message of what energies will be available to Cancers to work with during the month of February 2019 when it comes to love. All right. So right off the bat, we have the moon. So we have a Cancer trying to figure out the truth of a situation. A Cancer who is trying to find clarity in amongst the illusion of a current situation involving a masculine, feminine, or a masculine, passionate energy. So Spirit wants to talk about this masculine, passionate. It could be that the Cancer is very passionate at this time about a connection with another, or there is a feminine Cancer energy who is thinking of this masculine, passionate energy. Yeah, so Spirit is saying that there has been a lot of, or some, texting, tweeting, talking, communication directly with another. And this Cancer energy is wanting to roll the dice and take a risk in some way. With the book energies, they are trying to think about how to put together a new chapter in their life. They are or have been receiving kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts, and are thinking of sneaking away from a current circumstance, or are trying to figure out if someone else is being completely honest. They're hoping, wishing, and praying that this connection will bring them into a situation whereby they can come into partnership with one another. This Cancer's heart is wide open to this other person because they are receiving attention that makes them feel really good, like a kid again, very happy and fulfilled. But for some Cancers, the burden may lie in a situation that, or with a situation that involves children. Now, in the center of the 5-card Lenormand spread in front of me, the card in the middle of the 5 cards is the dog, and the dog represents devotion. So this Cancer may be trying to figure out if another is truly devoted to them when it comes to their heart. In the first week and a half of February 2019, there may be some communication or someone checking out a social media site, waiting and trying to get more information about this other person. They are maybe hearing gossip, or they are just trying to learn more about this connection because they are feeling stuck. They are wanting to free themselves from some form of communication, and therefore are checking social media to get more information. This Cancer energy will be spending the first 2-3 weeks of February 2019 trying to figure out if another is devoted to them. Even by the end of February 2019, this Cancer is trying to figure out with the Maze energies, which way do I go? Have I made a mistake? How do I avoid making a mistake? And by the end of February, they are coming through a very spiritual transformation. They are recognizing via their intuition what it is they have wanted to find out. So let's dig a little deeper and bring in the second Lenormand spread. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please clarify these messages regarding Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, and the love and romance energies for February 2019. So they're saying it is a time to learn more in order to prepare for the long term. Again, we have a book energy here. So somebody's trying to figure out what the next chapter of their life could be like, because this Cancer has received kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts. There is a desire to bring an end to sly and cunning behavior, or anyone who may be trying to manipulate them. Maybe there was an ending in the past, and now this Cancer is trying to figure out, what am I going to do when it comes to my future with finances? Will there be a bigger, better financial situation or home situation for me? Spiritual advice is saying it may be a good time to travel and to communicate or connect with another in a beautiful environment. Somebody may be traveling or has maybe traveled towards this Cancer. And there was, of course, some sort of discussion. And now this Cancer is trying to figure out, are they devoted to me as I want to devote myself to them? This Cancer is definitely thinking about long-term commitment and a very well-dressed masculine energy, or this is the Cancer themselves. Either way, there's been a lot of feel-good energy here for this particular Cancer. And now they're trying to figure out, should they devote themselves, or is this person devoted enough to them to continue into the long term? I feel like this Cancer, there's been playful energies, but they're trying to make the right decision regarding another because of their home environment, because there may be children involved in this situation. And that's where the anxiety lies. They're feeling a little bit burdened because things aren't moving along. And they're almost getting tired of waiting for clarity. Spirit's telling me to tell this Cancer that you are where you're supposed to be at this time, and you are to be in a position of observation. So it is not a time for any forward movement, at least not in the beginning of February 2019. Yes, so again, in the center of both 5-card spreads, we have a feminine energy who is in a very comfortable position in her life at this time. But with the lady energy, she is a bit bored and mischievous. Therefore, her mind is wandering towards, could I devote myself to the situation? Will this person devote themselves to me? So in the first week of February 2019, they are listening to gossip or are paying attention to social media, trying to figure out, should I sweep away from this connection, this situation, or should I move forward? Now, with the stork energies, it could be that a Cancer or someone that Cancer is involved with becomes pregnant or has become pregnant. That's in a very few situations. There's also movement here. Travel or movement. How could I travel or move forward in my life and free myself from my current circumstances? So this particular Cancer is saying, should I sweep away from a connection? I'm feeling stuck in this situation. I know I'm a bit bored and mischievous at this time. Therefore, I need to check myself before I wreck myself, right? And make sure I'm not devoting myself to a situation that is not right for me in the first 3 weeks of February. Now, by the end of February, this particular Cancer is going to have the key to success when it comes to figuring out, am I making a mistake? Which way do I want to go? Which way is the right way for me to go? And they're going to be reborn because they have finally come to a decision regarding forward movement in their life. A path will open up for them. Now, for some Cancers, if you've been waiting for financial information, there could definitely be a better path opening up where you are going to make more money in a new direction financially. I'm also going to ask a little bit about what is this rebirth and this new path, or regarding a new path, that the Cancer is coming into realization of by the end of February. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please clarify these messages. Okay, so we have a Cancer with the Ace of Swords who is getting to the truth of a situation. They're getting to the realization of how they're going to claim victory, how they're going to push beyond their fears and step into a new path. For some Cancers, you've been working hard financially and you are thinking about moving away from your current circumstances. Some Cancers may be connecting with someone who is financially abundant and or secure and is coming together to celebrate a path with another. I feel like financially, and I know this is a love and romance reading, but I feel like this Cancer energy is going to find themselves very uplifted by the end of February because they have a reason to celebrate when it comes to a financial opportunity. Okay, now, when it comes to passion, it could be that there is a Cancer who's been dealing with a passionate connection for a period of time, and they're getting to the truth of that situation deep within. They may have thought that this person could save them financially, but Spirit's offering this Cancer the energies of the Queen of Wands to set goals and meet goals, to either come up with more exciting ideas in their current path when it comes to finances, to come up with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill to start a small business, or to start oil painting, or to start a photography business, doing something that keeps them occupied day to day. Because even though they may come together and enjoy communications with others, this Cancer is going to find more clarity by the end of the month as to how to leave behind situations, connections, others that just do not serve them. Yes, they're trying to get to the truth of a situation where they feel like they are mirroring another in some way. Like it's a really good connection. There's been a lot of fun together. There's been a lot of feel-good energies. But when it comes to the reality of the situation, this Cancer has been feeling anxious because they are unsure of the devotion of another. So they are recognizing what they need to do to bring happiness, joy, and contentment back into their own journey, and are going to eventually see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to finances, hobby, projects, gifts, talents, things that are in their own life. Okay, so they've been waiting for their ship to come in, and this Cancer was receiving a lot of attention and recognition, maybe from a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or someone who has that in their chart. But eventually, after hoping, wishing, and praying to go into a new direction with this person, again, they have found themselves feeling stuck. Well, remember, Cancer, the Eight of Swords is a figment of our imagination. We need to really get clear about what makes us happy. Cut away from sadness, depression, poverty consciousness, worries about money, and pray to Spirit for what it is you'd like to see come manifest. Because with two major arcanas here in the spiritual advice position, Spirit's saying with the major arcana Judgment as well, we are going to help you to make your wishes come true in the highest, best way for you. So we're going to bring you the clarity you need, though it may take a few weeks. So in the first 3 weeks of February 2019, this Cancer saying, you know, I have been communicating with someone and was hoping that that situation would free me from my current circumstances where I could just travel and move away from a situation that I am finding myself in, maybe even financially. But this Cancer is saying to themselves as well, I'm tired of the struggle, I'm tired of the battle, I'm tired of the worries I've been carrying that have caused me energies of anxiety. Therefore, I'm going to focus on financial abundance. I'm going to focus on forward movement in my own life path and make sure I'm standing on a solid foundation. The Wheel of Fortune is indeed turning in Cancer's favor during the month of February, and as they start to feel good about themselves, they start to get a clearer picture of what they want when it comes to this other connection in their life. See, Cancer celebrating and are being guided to celebrate your family, your friends, and those who support you on a day-to-day basis. But if you are confused about someone else's devotion and they aren't telling you day-to-day they want to be in your path with you, with the Four of Cups, this tells me to tell you to be careful that you may just be receiving an empty offer of love that maybe you thought was love, but that was more about friendship. This communication from another may come in quickly and unexpectedly around the 3rd or 4th week of February 2019 for this Cancer. And Cancer, with the Knight of Swords energies, which I feel like you're going to have, remember, speak your truth in a kind, fair, and just manner. Don't be too harsh with your words. I think there's someone around you who's being very playful, who's wanting to have a good time, but who may be a little bit immature. So you want to make sure that as you are creating bigger, better, and more for yourself in your life, that you recognize someone who is not acting in the most mature way. All right. Again, you are creating an opportunity, if you're looking towards financial situations, to create newness in your life, a new path, creatively, financially. Again, there are those who may be dealing, those Cancers who may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but that communication is awful small. In fact, if you feel like this person is holding back, it's because they are, right? With the Five of Pentacles. Don't forget to give thanks to the wonderful people who are already in your life, because if we spend more of our energy mourning on that which has passed, on that which hasn't worked out, we forget to give thanks to who we have in our life, and we can lose our joy, right? Okay, so we do have maybe the Hermit represents Virgo, someone who may have Virgo in their chart, maybe someone tied to your past, Cancer. And you're being guided with the King of Swords energies to speak your truth with others about their devotion. Do you want the same commitment or partnership as I do? Yes, it's been a passionate connection, but has it been built on love? For some, you're tired of the battle and you're thinking about walking away. Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. They're giving you the major arcana, the strength to listen to your intuition so that you don't make a mistake. Again, the Page of Wands energies is a small, passionate message that may not grow into anything, which is probably good because the Devil energies represent obsession. They represent addiction. There could be a person that's communicating with you, Cancer, who is dealing with some form of addiction. Could be a sexual addiction, could be any kind of addiction. And or some Cancers may be finding themselves in February becoming obsessed with an energy that they know is not good for them. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, am I making a mistake? Spirit is saying, yes, but there are no mistakes. We learn about ourselves through every single person we come into contact with. And so for some Cancers, this person is indeed a lesson, not a life partner, okay? Here you are, though, standing strong, Cancers. By the end of February 2019, very financially independent and secure. Tired of fighting a battle that you may never win. Yes, look at this. By the end of the month, this Cancer is feeling heartbroken over, for some, a masculine who is either very passionate or who has fire in his chart, Sagittarius or Leo. So when you have the Nine of Swords, know that it is time to recognize the experience, the lesson, and to get rid of the pain and anguish and suffering and worry, and to lay down that passionate situation, even though it feels difficult. It is important to, with the Queen of Swords energy, speak your truth about your boundaries. Focus on your goals and intentions. Again, I'm feeling like some Cancers by the end of February are going to receive a financial opportunity where they're going to find greater prosperity in their life. And it's going to actually make this Cancer a much stronger person because they stood by their boundaries, because they didn't allow themselves to make a mistake, and because of that, they have passed this test and are being blessed in the financial arena of their life path. Yeah, so somebody may be wanting to take a risk and roll the dice, but if you're feeling burdened and unsure and are fearing that you could make a mistake, this is the month to get clear. either in your own mind or to actually speak to this person about your boundaries, about your goals and intentions and what you want for your future. And that will bring the clarity you need. So for some Saggies, or I'm sorry, Saggies, I don't know why I said Sag. There may be a Cancer involved with the Sag, and that happens. Okay, people are like, you made a mistake. Nope, because I usually hear from someone who said, that was my message. Okay, so if you're clouded, again, by the end of the month, it will be time and you'll feel strong enough to bring an end to some form of connection, temptation, however it applies. All right, so let's look at the energies of this other person. All right, I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer with clearly defined messages regarding the person that Cancer is thinking about. What are this person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to the Cancer? Whichever Cancer this is for this general reading. Okay, so if these messages don't apply, come to me for a personal reading. If they do resonate and you need more information, come to a personal reading. I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. All right, so the person Cancer's thinking about in the center of the circle spread is, wow, they've been down a long and difficult path. They are frustrated. They are done with whatever that path was about. And that may be why in the beginning of February, this Cancer's thinking to themselves, you know what? I need to sweep away from this person. They're angry, they're frustrated. But Cancer may be still kind of looking on social media to see what's going on. Most likely because they want to free themselves from a desire to go back towards that person. And Spirit saying, busy yourself. Don't allow yourself to get bored and mischievous, for fear that you may make a mistake in the month of February, Cancer. Now, in this person's thoughts position, they have the 10 of Pentacles. So they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel after great difficulty in their life. It could be financial difficulty. It could be a long and difficult path involving the Cancer or someone else. But they've had enough in some way, shape, or form. Now, in the relationship sector, I feel in relation to you, Cancer, we have the 4 of Pentacles energies, meaning that this person is kind of like this little guy right here. The mom's saying, come out and play. And he's saying, no, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. In their mind, they are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're starting to feel content in their finances and secure, or they are seeing that you are content and secure. And they are trying to create a decision for themselves. They are with the 9 of Swords, trying to cut away from a long and difficult path and to move into a new direction. Yeah, so this particular energy that Cancer's thinking about has been down a long and difficult path. I don't know if it's because of the Cancer or someone else, but they are to the end of their situation. I do feel like it could be that the person that Cancer's thinking about was involved with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They're done with that. They're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're focused on their financial abundance and security. And when it comes to you, they're kind of just not wanting to deal with things because they haven't healed. In their actions position, they are with the King of Cups energies. They are listening to their intuition. They're being guided to really open their heart, to be kind, to be fair, but to most importantly, that's the Knight, to be kind and fair. Okay, they may be taking action to race in and play, to get their mind off of their difficulties. Sometimes the Knight of Cups to me is someone who's eager to come in and play, but then when things kind of burn off, they go back to where they came from. So they may act quickly in order to forget their difficulties. The person that Cancer's thinking about emotionally by the end of February 2019 is definitely carrying the energies of the 7 of Swords. So this person, like I said, is trying to sneak away from their current circumstances because they've been in a long and difficult path that has been frustrating and they've had enough. Now, in their subconscious position, they are, with the Star card as a major arcana, hoping, wishing, and praying to make new wishes come true. But again, they need to take some time out to deal with their worries and concerns regarding partnerships in general. So they may have high hopes, but I think mentally and emotionally they are not ready to move forward yet. All right. In their day-to-day aspects position, I do think that this particular person Cancer's thinking about is wanting to create a happily ever after. They really are, because look at this. They're looking at subconsciously the Star card. They're wanting eventually to manifest a new happily ever after being down a long and difficult path. And the person that Cancer's thinking about is being provided with the strength of the Five of Pentacles. The strength to push beyond sadness, worry, regret, depression. So they're going to want to come towards Cancer in a very playful way, but deep inside they've got some anger they need to deal with. Yes, thank you, Spirit. And a 3-card summary to my right. The beginning of February, the first week or two, they are coming towards Cancer, but they're offering an empty cup because they have not healed. And Spirit's trying to give this person, the Major Arcana, the Strength card to manifest good things in their future, to come to you to maybe help themselves think about how to heal and how to create a new journey in their life. It's like they want to make their wishes come true, but they're indecisive because they haven't completely let go of what was, right? There's a healing process involved. So with the 7 of Cups, they're kind of living this fantasy world with the fairy stallion wanting to run and be free. But it's more of a playful energy. By the 3rd week of February 2019, the person Cancer's thinking about may have some harsh words. Or, Cancer, you may have to get clear about things with this person, and they are going to feel like your words are a little harsh. Now, the Hierophant is telling this person, yes, a chapter is over, and you've made it through to the other side. Now you need to open your heart and listen with your intuition about how you're going to plant a new seed with a life-renewed acorn. Plant a new beginning for yourself. See, they see that you have your heart wide open, Cancer, but they're walking in the shadow side energy. They are making bad decisions. They are dealing with addictions or obsessions, and they need to heal. Yes, they're still carrying the energy of heartache, and they're feeling trapped with that heartache energy, so they're wanting to come towards you, right, with a playful cup so that they can heal that sadness and depression. But that's not the right way to go about it. By the end of February 2019, the person that this particular Cancer is dealing with has the Hanged Man energies, which is good. Spirit's going to help for them to stop and look at things from every perspective. They are, with the Moon card, trying to find clarity about their future. And they're being blessed with the Hermit energies to take some time alone to work through the ending of an old path before stepping into a new path. They're trying to find the courage to choose a new direction for themselves, but again, they are overly focused on having a good time, coming and going, and they're all over the place. See, look at this, the 8 of Cups, coming and going and coming and going, and eventually walking away because they haven't let go of another. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles, they've got more than one person on their mind. Yes, there's sadness, there's regret, there's heartache, there's worry. They want to choose a new direction, but they need to understand that it is a process. Okay, so you're going to have to be the strong one this month, Cancer. That doesn't mean you can't open your heart and support this person and help for them to get back on their feet, whoever this is. And know that your kindness will bring you many blessings, especially in the financial arena. So that's good. I'm closing with one card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And Cancers, your word of prayer is that your inner guidance is real and it is trustworthy. Spirit is whispering clarity in your ear, trying to help for you to avoid making any mistakes throughout the month of February 2019. And your word of prayer is, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so that your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for the benefit of those around me. In fact, the card directly behind that is detach from the situation. Just for February, so that everybody can stand back and get a clear perspective on how to best handle, first of all, their own journey before coming together with another. I feel like March is probably going to be a big year where people are going to, a big month where people are going to finally get the clarity that they need. And for some, there will be celebration. I'm not sure if it's going to come, I feel like for Cancers, it's going to come in the financial arena, but who knows? At some point, this person may finally get through this difficult time. And I think a lot of you Cancers have just been guided to help this person get their feet back on the ground once again. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.